Good morning, beloveds. It's gym day. It is also happy solstice. It's the longest day of the year. So, all right. It is June 21st. Our title is Blessing the Home. Our author is Annie Ricks Militz from Both Riches and Honor from 1945, and she is from Unity. Fill your home with blessing. Remove every suggestion of discontent. If there is a room that savors of selfishness or impurity or deadness in its mental atmosphere, heal it. You can do this by spending in it each day a half an hour of silence in which you meditate upon the omnipresence of heaven, declaring that some special expression of heaven centers here. The richness of your spirit must enter the place where you reside and permeate it, even though it be a cellar or a hall bedroom. The ease and comfort of rich consciousness must radiate from your personality, for riches draw riches, and prosperity gravitates to the things and to the people that are like it, especially when backed by principle. There are people who look prosperous and who yet are undermining themselves by a false state of mind, and there are people who look prosperous and they are missing some of the good things that belong to them. The kingdom of heaven appears when there is perfect harmony and unity between the within and the without. That last line is the kicker, by the way. Within and without. The harmony within and without. And I like the fact that basically she says, if there is a place in your home that doesn't feel good, fix it. And she's right. I'm of the firm belief that your home should be your sanctuary. Whatever else is going on in the outside world, your home should be a safe place. And if your home is not a safe place, what do you need to do to fix that? She says go in and meditate for a half an hour in silence every day and let your energy permeate the space. I'm down with that. I'm also, maybe you need to like feng shui, maybe you need to rearrange the furniture. Maybe there's something in there that reminds you of something that's not pleasant. And so maybe it's time to let that go. Maybe there's a picture in there. Maybe there's a painting in there. Maybe there's a piece of furniture that you need to let go of. Your home should be your sanctuary. So she's like, bless your home. If you want harmony in your life, it's got to start at home. You start within and then create the space around you. And then gradually that harmony is going to spread. The more time that you can spend in the harmony, the easier it is. And the more you're going to carry it out into the rest of the world with you. So, your home should be a safe space, and it should be a place of peace and harmony and prosperity. It should reflect who you are. Now, if you are in a relationship, if there are more than one, if there's more than just you living in this space, then obviously there are going to be some compromises, but you've got to come to terms with the other people in your space and come into harmony with what your ideas of prosperity and, sanctuary and all of that, align with. So but again, you're still coming back to the harmony and to create that sanctuary for every being that lives in your house. I live with one partner and several fur babies, and occasionally we have to rearrange the house to make it easier for the fur babies, and that's the compromise we make. So blessing the home. But again, I said that last line is the kicker. The kingdom of heaven appears when there is perfect harmony and unity between the within, the without, and the within. You do the inner work, but you also have to make sure that your outer environment reflects it as well. As much of your outer environment as you possibly can. create your sanctuary in your home. And if you can create a sanctuary in your place of employment, that's great too. If, if you can't, I get it. I get it. But what you can do, do what you can do. Things have been interesting at my job because we've hired some new people. And what makes that really, really interesting is the new people, they're bringing that harmony and unity. And it's helpful, and and the owner of the place that I work, she keeps it nicely decorated, and she wants it to look nice and feel nice, so she's on board with the unity and the harmony thing, because she understands we work better that way. So last line, like I said, last line's the kicker. So the mission today, should we choose to accept it, is to work on that unity and harmony between the without and the within. All right. Bless your home. Make your home a sanctuary. I haven't said it in a while, but one of the things that I used to like to say is I would like to be an island of peace, an island of calm, so that when people come into my area of influence, that they find rest. I want to be a safe place to be. Well, part of me being able to be a safe place to be when I am out in the world is to make sure that I have a safe place to come. And that is what my home is. And yes, I have a partner, and yes, we make it work most of the time. I also have cats most of the time. So, but it is work. It is work. But it's joyful work to do, to create that harmony and unity in this space, which then allows me to carry that where I can say the kingdom of heaven is within me. And I can carry that kingdom of heaven out into the world and be that safe space, be that island of calm. Am I always an island of calm? Are you kidding me? I was a redhead. But more often than not. More often than not. All right. So you got your mission. Work on the unity and harmony within and without. Okay? So that it kind of matches up. You got to do the inner work. It would be nice if the outer work matches up. So yeah. And it happens naturally. It does happen naturally. The more inner work you do, your outer environment starts to reflect that. And when it's all messy inside, the outer environment can reflect that. Oftentimes when I start to notice areas around me getting really messy, it's like, okay, I need to check my head. And it's comforting to me when I start to see the outer environments around me get a little neater, because it means that I've been doing my inner work. All right. So second part, self-care. Do something loving for yourself. Do something kind for yourself. Do something compassionate for yourself. Doesn't matter what it is. Point is to practice every single day. We're talking about doing the inner work. We're talking about reflecting in the outer work. One of the most loving, kind, and compassionate things you can do is create that safe space in your house. And what does that look like? It's going to be different for everybody. I mean, honestly, there are books in every room of my house. There are bookshelves in every room of my house. People would probably come in and get overwhelmed, but that for me, that's heaven. Those bookshelves, that is that harmony and unity and peace to me. And so, but maybe the most loving, kind, and compassionate thing you can do for yourself is to let something go. Try it. Practice on yourself. I encourage you to practice. Self-care is a spiritual practice. Absolutely. You cannot pour from an empty cup. If you're going to live a life of service, you have to take care of yourself. I also, when you practice on yourself, you are creating a well-worn path to the infinite source of love, kindness, and compassion, so that when you meet people out in the world, you have enough to share, because you're drawing on an infinite source. There will always be enough to go around. So create that well-worn path. You are your own best test subject. Practice on yourself. And one of my first suggestions is always take a deep breath before you speak. Give yourself that moment of reflection before you speak, especially to yourself. especially to yourself. Sometimes when we hear the way we talk to ourselves, we go, that's not okay. That's not safe. Let me work on that. Okay. But it also looks like taking a walk, taking a nap. It looks like eating dessert first. All right. Which is my way of saying, don't save the good stuff. Your life is a special occasion. Make room for joy. Whatever is going on in the world, you still deserve joy. Joy is a quality of God, therefore it is a quality of you. Please make room for it. All right? Okay. I may be rushing a little bit. All right. And I'm going to roll forward into the rest of the suggestions. Do something to engage your mind and your body today. I went to the gym. As much as I hate the calf raises, I think it helped that ankle that's been bothering me. Please drink plenty of water. Hydration is super important, especially right now where we're still having feels likes in the triple digits and actual temperatures in the triple digits. So please drink plenty of water. I do encourage you to get that early in your day bright light. The sun came up orange this morning. It was interesting because there was just enough cloud cover to get that really orangey look to the sun. So it was neat. I do. And what I'm talking about is a circadian rhythm. It's a natural hormone balance cycle. You can look it up if you get that early in your day. And I'm talking 5 minutes. Okay. 5 to 10 minutes. That's all I'm asking for. Bright light on your face and forearms. 1, it'll help with your vitamin D, but 2, it'll reset those hormones. You'll have more energy during the day and you'll sleep better at night. So look into that. All right. And my Holmes quote, open the windows of your soul. Allow the breath of heaven to remind you, you do live in heaven right here, right now. It's all around us all the time. As she said, the kingdom of heaven is within, but we want our outside to match our inside. So, all right. And one of the easiest ways to do that is to look for the good and praise it. There are lots of ways to open your soul. And I'm going to remind you, when you're opening your soul, you are opening that little part that you individualize for yourself to the great oversoul. And everything's available in the great oversoul. Yeah, I know. It's Emerson. And Jesse's going to tackle Emerson next month. And well, I'll get all the Emerson that we can stand. So remember that. So take him as advice. Look for the good and praise it. Okay? Open the windows of your soul. It all comes from the same source. It's all made from God, including you. Remember that. Okay. I'm going to jump into the social media part. We are Creative Life Spiritual Center, Creative Life Spark. I'm the running Rev Ryan on the social medias that I am on. I want to remind you, we do have a soul session coming up today at 7 p.m. It will be with Reverend Maureen. She is from Barbados. It'll be interesting. She is a fascinating lady. So please check in for that. And if you don't make it live, because if you make it live, then you can ask questions. We save the last 10 minutes for questions. And if nobody asks any questions, then we just let them keep talking. And then it'll be up on YouTube later. So you can go to the Creative Life Spiritual Center YouTube channel. And that playlist is my favorite playlist. I have a playlist on the Creative Life Spiritual Center, and the Soul Session is still my favorite playlist. So please, check that out. All right. I think I'm at the part. Yep. Oh, did I remind you to email info@creativelife.org? That will get you on the constant contact. The hot links are hot, including that soul session playlist that I said. There is a link that if you click here now, it'll take you right to the YouTube channel, to that playlist, and you can check out all that amazing content. Okay. Yep. I'm good. I'm going to leap into have a great day, a wondrous day, a fantastic day, a magical day, an enchanted day, a wonder-filled day, an awesome day, a blessing day, taking care of the outside day, a unity day, a harmony day, making your home a sanctuary day, or at least get started on it. A good day. And if that is too much pressure, simply have a day. You are enough just as you are. You are a beloved child of God in whom God is well pleased and well represented. What else does that mean? You are a brilliant light, a divine spark. You are spirit in motion. You are God in action. Take care of yourself. All right. Okay. Reverend David should be on around 5 p.m. with you. Like I said, we do have that soul session at 7. So be on the lookout for that. Take care of yourself. Know that you are loved, and I will see you next time.